men. It's been a while. Every man on screen today.
6 man, you know.
6 man on screen. I don't know how we did this before.
Actually mad, bro. I think once we started cutting it down,
You didn't realise,
it
innit?
looks.
It looks crazy.
It looks very much.
It looks crazy, yeah.
It looks much.
You're holding these like I'm the
much.
girl fam. Like, what's going on?
Them
bro?
things there, I hate it as well. I don't like that stuff as well. I hate
Hey,
you.
you're back.
Hey, this is going crazy.
Man said, mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Oh,
Fresh Prince,
We're
fam.
back.
We're back,
The
man.
intro.
Yeah, go on, bro.
Do the intro. This might be the last time we do the intro of all six.
why?
Of us.
With all 6 of us.
Why?
I don't know.
Is it the end of SB?
We'll get into that, man.
Is it the end of SB?
We'll find out.
Find out.
Skydogs.
But anyway, I'm Mike.
O's.
Skydoge.
My shit is O's.
Why'd you do
I was still laughing at it, bro.
Wait, why did you do a mouth like that?
I said O's.
How did you wear the back?
No, not you. It's when he repeated it. When he repeated O's.
He did O's.
Did he open his mouth wide?
Whoa.
Wow.
going
Pause.
on with the man?
No, did he?
Missy,
All of
just-
it.
Is this
Why?
Mike homie?
It's a question, bro.
Introduce yourself, bro.
It's busy.
Sheds.
E man.
Swinged it.
Ben swinged
He
it.
swinged it like this, bro.
Hey, yo, Busy doesn't want no one to have peace, bro.
See how he swung the thing like this.
How was he supposed to do it,
Yeah,
fam?
this guy.
Fam.
swing it there.
And that might, you have to properly get close to it, fam.
Well, yeah, man. We're SB Live. We're back again. It's a special episode.
Yeah. No, I said E man. I said
you
E man. I
did,
said
you
E
did.
man. No, I did this
No,
time. I
that's
changed
Shakes'
it.
thing.
I changed
That's
it.
E-man's, bro.
Oh, that's E-man's thing.
Trademark.
Twilight Baba, you know.
Yeah, man. It's a special episode, man. It's special.
Why is that?
It's very special. It's one of that's going to be reflective. It's going to be reflective.
Quite reflective.
Emotional.
Some might say. I don't know what direction it will go in, but you know,
There might be tears.
There might be tears. There actually might be tears in this one.
Black men cry.
Black men do cry. You know, black men do cry.
You cry.
No.
What's your mouth?
Bro,
The mouth, bro. You know
man,
what, to be honest or not?
I'll be real.
man, don't think, bro.
I don't cry. I'll be real.
You don't cry.
Yeah, man.
Sorry.
When's the last time you cried?
Can't remember, you know.
Wow.
Really? Can't
When was the
remember
last
at
time you
all.
cried?
Oh, that's a good question.
Last time you guys cried?
When it was a death of my family, so probably like 2 years ago now.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
I remember. It probably wasn't that long ago. Probably within the last 2 years.
Okay.
When we say cry, are we talking about two tears or barley?
However you chose.
However, really, but even a gangster's tear, even a gangster's tear,
I know what you mean.
even a gangster's tear,
The
fam.
last time you
You know
done
why I
this.
asked that question? Because something's made him cry recently.
Recently,
That you can't let us know it made him cry.
It was a mad one. It was a little...
In his head,
gas
that's
but he's like, I don't count.
This is a safe space. This is a safe space, bro. Don't worry.
She didn't even get to me like that, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't even signed.
I say she, you know.
I wasn't even signed.
Everything girls, man.
Therefore cried recently.
Yeah, I definitely cried recently.
Damn.
Are you comfortable sharing or is it?
No, I can't share.
Oh, so it's a serious.
It's fam, yeah. It's real.
Yeah.
Ah, okay,
very
cool.
bad,
Okay,
like,
cool.
Yeah, extremely serious.
I don't know. Last time I cried, probably, I don't know, like 3-4 years ago now, maybe.
Wow, you need to let it out, bro.
No, there was nothing. There was nothing.
Pause.
It's been nothing.
No, that's a banger, bro.
It's been good, innit?
Man's got built.
Oh my god!
No.
That's momentum.
Jesus!
But he's got back.
Bro, this guy didn't even remember. No one said nothing. Bro, what you talking about?
3-4 years. You know some people's finance is finished by this.
As if you're crying on finance, bro. As if you're crying on finance. Like you're crying that you're using the crying to pay, fam.
And you haven't cried in that time, bro.
Obviously, the last time I cried, I think it was obviously my dad's cancer situation. But then after that, there's not really been, God's been grateful, innit? There's not really been much else to.
This counts, by the way.
Do you know what I mean?
Yo, that's it. Call that PC.
That, bro, that's it. Come like PCP. And you need to cry. Change your cry every year,
I
fam.
need to get the settlement figure out.
Before you release it, releases it, bro.
That is funny.
God's been grateful, innit? It's been nothing to really
No, but you know,
sort
some
of.
cries, it's not necessarily that something bad's happened. You can have like joyful tears.
Mike, what about you?
No, you don't.
Mike,
Joyful tears. People that say joyful tears, yeah, like
I've never experienced that.
I've never
before.
experienced joyful tears. Have you experienced?
No, I've
joyful
been
tears?
close. Like when the first time my sister told us she was pregnant, me and my brother were close, bro. Like, because it was just like, this is my big sister. Like, she's actually pregnant. She's gonna have a child.
See, I haven't had these moments yet.
Wow, but man, had to, you get.
Yeah, the one you look up.
I can't lie. Recently, I had to do that still.
Yeah.
No, you
Let's talk about it.
really had to do that.
Let's talk about it.
I had to look up like this, bro.
Wait, I'll say mine.
We have to catch the wind the right way, fam. Catch the wind the right way.
Wait, is it in relation to what we're going to talk about?
No.
Can you share?
Nah,
Okay.
but yeah, it was. Yeah.
But why don't men like crying though?
Wait, let me say
What's the
mine.
issue?
Mine was probably like 3-4 years ago.
Okay. It was the same
Yeah,
finance
same.
agreement.
Finance
same,
agreement.
right.
Listen, you didn't even. What was yours?
Would you mind use players' cards?
No, what was yours? What was yours? What was yours again?
I said I'm gonna bang
This
this
guy's
guy's chin,
stupid,
fam.
bro.
I'm gonna bang his face.
No, but why don't we like crying? though?
Zenith cars.
Wait, man, then. Why don't we like crying though?
You
Why
know,
don't we
cool,
like
bro. You
crying?
know.
Why don't you like crying?
Yeah, the APR was too high.
Guys,
Hold on.
This is why we don't do 600.
Bro, it's a mess.
The APR was too much.
It's true, the APR was too high.
Couldn't let it take off.
Yeah, the APR was too high,
Bro, do you know what's so funny? The joke's not even that funny, bro. Bro, it's not even that
I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, I'm gonna let it go, fam. The APR was too high. That's it.
But go on, bro. You said.
So, why did you cry?
Why did I cry? Why did I cry? For me, like the only thing that would really make me cry is like loss, like death in a family. That's probably the only thing that made me. Everything else, I think I could chest it
Yeah,
for the
same.
most part.
It's not even intentional though.
It's not even intentional. I just feel like that's just the way life is just wired me. Just.
But why is that though? Like, why don't men cry? Because you know, like my sister or something, she could just be watching a movie and
I know, cry.
catch a. Do you know what I mean? Or like, do you know what I mean?
You know, there's a part of me that's jealous of that level of innocence and vulnerability.
As in, why are you jealous?
Because like the bulk stops at us. Like if we break, who's gonna pick it up?
I'll even be confused.
I mean, you know,
But then that's why you shouldn't want that
let me
sort
be
of
honest,
level
let
of
me be honest, yeah, let me be
fragility.
honest. I feel like I would console you, man, but I feel like the image of all of you that I have in my head. No, it wouldn't change if I saw you cry.
O's already started, fam. O's already started. So basically, don't cry around O's. Don't cry around O's.
Oh dear!
O's is looking at you like this
That's
bitch.
crazy.
O's is looking at you like this bitch.
Wait, for those who don't get the context of that joke, yeah, we were in Croatia, yeah, for a busy stag, yeah, and then we asked him like, oh yeah, like if your boy was going through stuff, how would you console him? Oz was like, yeah,
Wow.
obviously, like I'll be like, obviously I'll be sad, I'll be like, oh dear,
Wow.
that's crazy.
Of all ways to console a person. Wow. That's crazy.
Man said so quickly, I'll look at you differently, bro.
But what I was
I
gonna
look
say,
at you differently,
what I was gonna
bro.
say, not that I would look at you differently, but I think if I was to see any of you cry, I'd be so shocked because whether intentionally or unintentionally,
Where to look.
Ayo, this is why man them don't cry though. This is why.
You want to laugh, you know. Like,
You don't know you should do this. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
if I see you cry at your wedding, I swear to you, I
Bro.
don't know what to do, bro.
It's
Why is
shit,
he crying,
bro. I don't know.
Why is he crying?
I don't know what I do. You know, I actually don't know what I do.
If I see you crying with you.
I'd actually, you know, like H said, I'd actually look down like, bro, what do you like, bro, what do you do now? I start wondering like, what do you do like?
Where are we, bro?
This nigga
Hey,
really
bro,
cracked. You gotta do them on this calm. Bro.
Don't cry, man. It's calm, man. Calm,
And you
bro.
was calm.
Don't listen to big trap, bro.
Oh my
He
God.
didn't mean it. He didn't mean it.
If it doesn't man cry.
Imagine if you had a snot bubble as
So
well.
you might just answer my question.
You gotta cry right now.
You might just answer my question.
Nah, because that's hilarious.
What's it? I asked why don't man them cry? You might answer my question.
No,
you might
no,
just
no.
you didn't need to. You just answered it.
Nah,
fam.
we're
No,
playing,
but
we're playing.
I was getting somewhere.
Answer.
I think the image of you guys that I've painted in my head, I see all of you like so strong and tough. Like, do you know what I mean? That if you were to cry, like I'd be so alarmed. Like I think it would shock me initially. Like, but what? I'd panic, and then I'd be like, all right, cool. Like this is a human response. Like, do you know what I mean? Actually, be there for your boy. But initially, I can't imagine Bissy crying.
Why are you picking me? Shakes cries. I'll cry as well.
If Shakes cry, I'll cry.
I'll cry as
I
well.
will cry. His face is scary.
tough.
Shakes is scary, bro.
I see his cry face.
You don't want to see his cry face, bro. You don't.
Shakes is actually scary, bro.
He looks like he has an ugly cry face.
Ugly cry face.
It's scary. I can
He
tell.
looks like he has an ugly
That's
cry
why
face.
I don't know how to ball. I've never balled. Like I can only have moments where I'm like,
Nah, balling is mad though.
Chill, bro.
Nah, balling is mad though.
He's thinking about the cry face. He's thinking
Oh
about
my God.
Ayo,
the cry face.
man, them can't cry, bro.
like for me, yeah, when I start crying, when I have that thing to cry, yeah, my body starts saying, "You don't need to do this, bro."
Yeah, bro. Literally, it's not necessary.
Relax, bro.
Not necessary.
Yeah, but catch yourself like, bro, this is moist, man. What's going on? I don't know.
Fam.
Honestly,
Do you know? Do you know the maddest concept is to be like the age I am, yeah, or like older, and you know those cries, yeah. You know when your mum used to lick you back in the day, bro. To do that sort of cry at this age is mad.
Yeah, that's mad, bro.
crazy.
It's
That's
mad,
mad.
bro.
That's a breath.
Bro, to cry like that is mad,
Life
bro.
is dealt with you.
Life
If
is, bro. If
life
you,
is dealt
at
with
this
you,
age,
bro.
that's crazy, bro.
Life is.
Alright, cool. You see, like
That's
how
a
you
good
said.
release of emotion when we're young.
That's what I'm saying.
It is,
though,
it
but
was,
you
it
see,
was,
like
it
you
was.
said you haven't cried for like what 3-4 years. The next time you cry, that's probably what's loading.
No, because even before that, but even before that, I didn't cry. But even before that, I didn't cry like that, though. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, you see when it's been building up.
Can't like,
And
hey,
it's
man,
it's the ones that come out of nowhere that you weren't expecting it.
you need to
For me,
address
it
them
just
jury
depends on
tickets, bro.
It just depends on what the situation
You need
is.
to
right?
address them jury
It
tickets.
depends on what the situation is, right? Like, depends on what the loss is or what the cause for the crying is, right? That will determine the, do you know what I mean? The intensity. Because some things are 6-year crying, fam.
It's only lost that I think can make me
Yeah,
cry.
bro.
Because other than that,
Bro, that's what I'm showing
I'm not
you.
crying.
Yeah, bro.
And I think for me, it's like it's not helping with the situation.
And I think me with my thing as well, like growing up here, like my parents have never really been that way in terms of like with all their losses that I've seen them take or whatever. I remember when my dad's mum died. Sorry, I was bugging, innit? I was thinking, raw, like how's he gonna deal with this? Because his dad died when they were 6. So like his mum was like everything to him. Do you know what I mean? So in my mind, I'm thinking, right, if I lose someone that's that important to me, that's gonna do something to me mentally, innit? But like I remember when I came back home and I seen him and obviously stuff was a bit different, but it wasn't like there wasn't a mad reaction. It wasn't like whatever. And I remember I even asked him like, "Bro, like you good? Like you alright? I ain't really seen you sort of react properly to this." And he was just like, "That's not what she would have wanted. That's not really going to help the situation. I've still got other people to think about. I've still got other things to think about. Don't get twisted. I'm hurt. I'm whatever, but I need to be strong because there's other things." And obviously, and even when like my mum's mum passed as well, like obviously she was down, but again, she didn't bar. Like it's just not been in our nature to be that way.
Your parents are tough,
but you know, like some people as well, like even in church, you get those people that when the pastor lays hands on them, they'll catch this. My parents have just never been that type as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just they've always been that composed.
Someone give me a red card, bro.
They've always been that
tumbling.
They've always been that composed type. So that's what I've seen. So to me, that's what's normal. So
Have you man seen your parents cry?
Wait, happens, bro.
yeah.
Have you man seen your parents cry?
I was just gonna say, your dad's better than my dad.
Only
Boy.
your
My
mum.
dad cried when his mum died, boy.
Yeah,
Once.
that's what mine was
I've
as
seen
well.
my
Yeah,
mum
one.
cry maybe twice.
I swear.
It's crazy.
That's
That's
I was
crazy,
gonna
though.
say.
Brother, once.
Your brother.
Once.
Seen your mum cry twice.
Bro, it's
Well, I've seen my
Which
mum
one
cry a few
was
times.
which one was the most powerful? That was like, damn, I can't believe they're crying.
Ranking cries.
Bro, we're ranking cries, fam.
No cries are equal, bro. I can't lie to you.
No, but
cries
it's
equal,
true.
though.
It's true.
No,
It's true.
I don't
It's
know,
true.
you know. Maybe my dad's one.
Yeah,
But I was
my dad's
young.
Oh,
so
really?
it was like, I think it was probably my dad's one.
You don't expect it.
Yeah.
I was like, raw.
My dad was
I was just like,
like,
raw.
raw, like, crying.
This can happen.
I was like, raw. So that one, my mum's one, she's strong, bro.
2 cries.
2, bro.
Your years of living.
I won't lie. I think mine's about 2 or
Mine's
3 as
about
well.
similar as well.
Like 2 or 3,
your
bro.
mum as well?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
probably.
2 or 3, bro. There's not been.
Dad
there's
won
not-
as well.
Big up your mum.
There's not. Yeah.
Dad
One.
won ahead though.
And he didn't know I was seeing him when he clocked.
Yeah, bro. You know them ones.
Shall I throw it
That
in?
info wasn't needed.
That
info wasn't needed.
But the way you didn't have to release that quite left, bro. The quickest snapped out of it, bro.
That's funny.
What about you,
I said
man?
no.
No, mine was there for my mum. Is my mum.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was like the maddest crying situation. It was there for my mum. Yeah.
I mean,
But
I've seen my dad cry once. Damn mad.
Really?
Mad.
senior,
Emotional, man. Yeah. Where it's emotional, but my mum, it's been a couple times. I'll be real.
You fucking cry all the time.
Say fucking cries again.
Been a couple times.
Get over, get no more.
Man said a couple times.
She said, wow. That's crazy.
She be good. She does this all the time.
You know, Auntie can watch the pod, right? Just saying.
She mad.
Oh, dear.
Wow. Mom, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Wait, actually, how did you console your mom?
Yeah, how?
No, I actually want to know.
Because you can't say that.
Because you didn't say, oh dear, wow, that's crazy to your mom.
I can imagine you doing this.
Yeah, I can imagine you.
I can't lie. You see, with me,
Yeah.
with like all that emotional stuff.
I
don't know how to handle it, bro.
emotional stuff.
I'll be so real. I don't know how to handle it, man.
Hold on. Then you're gonna be a dad in like 4 or 5 years.
I know that.
You
Wait,
need to-
cool down. That's
Less than that,
That's a
bro.
good amount of time.
That's a good.
That's a very good amount of time.
It just seems so close.
You need to wake up, bro. Parenting, bro.
I think less than that, you know. I say within 3 years, bro.
That's 34, 35, you know.
Yo.
I say you.
Who else say you're very releasing your government details?
I feel like you're gonna. Yeah.
Bro.
No, but I change the topic.
bro. 3 years. I don't trust you and your.
Wait,
I don't trust you, bro.
Hey, bro, I see you put 21 pound 22 in it.
Oh, there was something you were gonna say. There was a point you were gonna say, fam.
Oh, real
That's
talk.
crazy. You weren't even trying to stop.
Real talk, bro.
21 pound 22. You didn't care how much it was going to be.
You know when you get a nuzzle, you did. You did this on a nuzzle.
Every last bit, fam.
Every last bit. What do you mean? Unleaded is expensive now, bro. Unleaded is expensive now, bro. What do you mean?
You won. You weren't sure if you wanted 25.
Yeah, fam.
You showed them extra fingers. Let's stop.
You have a grace of 2p extra, 5p extra, max.
Past 5p, you're not serious.
You need 22p extra. Nah, you might as well go to £25.
This was 1 pound
1
22.
pound 22.
You might as well go to £25.
This guy, you're sick.
Might as well go to £25.
That's all go up.
Yeah, might as well go up. Might as well go to £25. Yeah, might as well go to
Now I can't lie. Wherever it stops, bro. What the fuck? Wherever it stops, it
And
stops,
this
bro.
guy is coming soon. This
This guy's coming soon, bro.
This guy coming
They
soon.
can't respect you at the counter.
Wherever it stops, wherever it stops.
Come to tap 21, 22.
Bro, you're gonna tap it. It's contactless. It's contactless. What's my name?
Now, you know why? Because
Yeah, that's the funniest shit,
no, you made a mistake. You didn't try to clean it up.
Hey, but they can't respect you at the counter. No,
You know what?
I think boss man is thinking about that, bro. You don't care.
Looking like you want
You don't
to
care.
look at this
You don't
guy,
care.
bro. £28.93. You're not serious, bro.
93. You should put a 7p on. You should put a 7p on. Who cares?
What are you doing in your life?
What's the reason asking for? Did you finish?
Do you want to put more?
I've not once yet, but pulled up on foot. Do you know what? Let me
In
put
their
on
head, they're looking
I've
like that.
never done
Wait,
this.
wait, no,
Wherever it stops, it stops.
Yeah, go on.
What's the lowest amount of pet you've ever put in?
Bro, I'll be honest with you.
I'll let you know now. I'll put £4, bro.
devil for a fiver.
No, but you know why £4? I don't think they allow you to put £4. They do, bro. Let's not do
As soon as you press that nozzle,
He said he put £4.
Oh, fair.
as soon as you press that nozzle, bro, you can pay anything.
Wait, how'd you put £4?
No, there's a minimum, bro.
Bro, if there's a
minimum.
you're good, fam. You'll
Was
be
it
alright.
one of them ones you go in to pay, or do you can put your card in?
I'm actually crying.
Doing Apple Pay, no?
No, but did you do it in the store? Can you pay the machine?
Did you go to the counter?
I went.
Hey, yo, you know he's been driving since he was 17, bro. There's bare years to pick from.
Why? Because that's crazy.
Do you know why?
Walk into the counter.
You man don't know if I
I've
had.
definitely done that
You man
before,
don't know if I
bro.
had a full
What?
tank.
No, I hear
Do you
that.
get?
But if
You didn't
have
know
a
that.
why
You definitely have a full time.
Wait,
How can you put £5 on a full time?
hold on.
You don't have a full tank.
You can't put £4 on a full time.
Wait,
That
what
doesn't
else?
make sense.
Wait, what else?
You know what makes sense? Is you're on the lowest and you just need to
Wait,
get home. And you put £5 on.
Hold on.
That's
Hold on, one house. So he's done £4.
Yeah.
I've done £7.
I've done a £5.
Yeah.
I've done a £5.
I was gonna do 5. I was gonna do 5.
You tell me something. I'm betting him.
At least you can respect me.
Hey, Mike has definitely done £5, bro.
Mike said, I don't know about him. I'm better than him.
Don't lie.
Bro, you see those 2 8 days, them Peugeot 208, I'm definitely You see those Peugeot 208 days, fam, back a day, fam. I'll definitely put a 5.
Bro, when you have a 1 litre, it happens, bro.
Bro, easily, bro.
I've done it in Bluey, bro.
You've never done less than 10?
Yeah, I don't know.
Easily, fam.
My bro.
You see, but I'm not going anywhere. I can put them.
Wait, you didn't do it in your Fiesta?
No, never less than £10.
Sorry, Mr. Rich.
He's not even rich.
Sorry,
I'm
Richie.
not going anywhere. I'm staying in my house, bro.
I've
that's mad,
definitely
yeah.
done a
What
about
5,
you,
fam.
man?
It's definitely between 6 and 8.
Wait,
You know why? You know why? You know why I know he's
No. I pay that pump. I pay that pump, okay?
No, but you know why I know he's one is mad. Bro, this guy will drive his car till there's nothing left. Nothing
Nah,
left.
this guy will rev it to
Bro,
the end,
listen,
bro.
I remember when I had his
This guy
other car,
rev it to the end.
bro, the guy had the thing.
I hear it, though.
Blimp, bro.
Some
Picked me up,
people
went to Hackney, and he still didn't
You
top
gotta
up.
test it.
You know what it is, yeah? I always say I'll put pet later. And then sometimes you forget.
Yes, bro, listen.
You forget when that light.
No, sometimes, bro, I can't lie, it happens, man.
More time, I'm late to things, innit? So
You've heard it here.
it's like,
The added stress.
I just gotta get
it's like,
there.
I gotta get there.
I just gotta get there.
That's not, that's a 5-10 minutes.
Back is £4.
Shags, I know yours is £20.
I'll go on Christmas.
I can tell. I knew it.
Did you
bro.
have coins or did you actually tap your card?
No, you've been driving since you were 16.
Don't mind him. You know what,
Bro,
when I
you
picked
young.
you man up,
Come on,
But young.
bro.
what about then?
When?
When I picked you man up, bro, but we not.
Bro,
Sharing
we're in
six
school.
100%.
We had to give you bet money,
Bro, that's why I got the £4 from, bro. That makes sense.
Man pulled it. Man went to crowdfund £5. Man crowdfunded a £5.
I remember those days, bro. This guy,
Bro, low key. I remember one day. Yeah, you told me to come. We were trying to get into your car. You talk. I said from that day, man. I said I'll never try myself again.
You know there was two
I said,
types.
this is
There were
wickedness.
two types of Ola back in them days. There's when he's up and he doesn't care.
my gosh.
There's some trips we won't charge you.
Bro.
When he's trying, how awkward it was.
When we went to Bristol.
No, but you know how awkward it was, yeah.
Bro.
Because you get in the car thinking, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
getting to this.
yeah, bro.
And it's just like the car's not moving.
I don't sit there, bro.
What
Everybody-
you don't have
bro,
money like that,
listen.
bro?
It's when they were so like.
Man was crowdfunding a £5 family.
No, Bristol was worse.
Maddest day, bro.
No.
Bristol was a tax, bro.
No, that was worse.
Say the Tinseltown story, innit?
Than Bristol.
Remember when
Use
the
the
window
mic, use the
smashed?
mic.
Oh,
That was smashed, bro. It was mad.
that's not worse than Birmingham.
What happened, Birmingham?
When you said let's just quickly go and collect the car, we didn't come back to the. That's the worst.
You didn't come back to the next day. Wait,
Basically, I
Hey,
told
was that
my
what you
family
went to get
I'd
a
be back in
BMW?
a few
Once
hours.
a week?
That was the worst. Say Tinseltown and we do Birmingham. They can decide which one's worse. bro.
Tinseltown. What happened in Tinseltown again? I think we just went to Tinseltown, went to go eat and whatnot. On our way back now, and then next thing you know, I think the bonnet just turns around, smashes the windscreen. Yeah, I promise you, I was driving like this. Yeah, for like 10 seconds. I had to go into the car park, and then I was thinking, wait, how did my bonnet just fly off? I was I was in panic mode. I was thinking, rah, what am I gonna do? All these men were just outside, just
that's
sleeping.
mad.
That's
When
When you were texting us, you didn't
mad.
know.
I paid my £1.
That was my insurance, bro.
I don't know to everyone chilling, but it's like, no, I'm taxing all of you, bro. I'm taxing all of you, bro.
Now, Birmingham.
Birmingham was.
What?
How did Birmingham happen again?
Bro, Ola said he's going to Birmingham to pick up his car. I want to come be a quick thing, we'll be fine. We'll just go to Birmingham, we'll be back in like
You were
4
working
hours.
as well, innit?
I was working. I said, he said it'll be fine. I'd work the morning as well. He said, oh, quick thing. I said, cool, road trip.
Wait, you were working as a 9 to 5 work?
I don't even...
No, I forgot what work you had.
No, it wasn't 9 to 5 work.
It was different.
I think it was placement year.
Nah, yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, so
Also
placement
during
year.
uni.
Yeah, so working 9 to 5, but also Tesco as well, innit? So I was like, cool. We'll go road trip, will be fun. We'll get to Birmingham, gingerly, calm. Pick up his car, let's happy, yeah. BMW's looking good, it's working. We're driving now. For something, the car just stopped. Bro. I thought he was joking.
What? The new car?
As in, he just fixed the car.
Not the new car.
No, he
but
went to
fixed the
fix
car,
it.
yeah,
He
yeah.
fixed it in Birmingham.
Oh.
Stops on the motorway now. I said, hey, okay, spanning the works. Maybe it's not going to be 4 hours, but we'll still get there. Cool. So we pull up on the side now. I'm starting to realise we might be here for some time. Did you get it?
Wait, so this is after you fixed the
We
car,
fixed
it
the
dies?
car, we're meant to go back to end. Well, in the middle of
I
nowhere.
hope there was
on the
warranty
motorway.
on that fixing, bro.
Bro,
I hope there
don't
was
know.
warranty, fam.
Now, how did we end up?
3 bucks.
Yeah, from we're meant to get back to ends like maybe like 6, 7 p.m. No, 7 p.m. maybe.
Yeah,
We got back to ends. I got back 5 a.m. the next morning.
yeah,
Bro.
it was mad.
Yeah,
We had to,
crazy.
bro, we was in a service station.
Mad.
So I was sleeping in some guy's van, bro, one truck, fam.
That's mad.
I said, all I
That
told me
is
4 hours,
mad.
bro. I said it was the worst thing. And I started working in the morning, you know.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst. one.
Literally, when I landed back in ends, I literally just had to shower and go to work.
I was
Have you ever had
shower.
those situations though, where your brethren gets you in a situation, yeah,
That's cheese,
and then
innit?
you look at him like, but I
The
want
thing
to
is-
dump you.
I can't even get onto him,
Waste, man.
I felt bad for him,
like, bro.
because deep it, he's paid to fix a car and it's broken again.
Bro, Oz, I don't know if you were there or if you were there. Remember when my exhaust came off?
That was Stratford. I met up with you, but I wasn't there when it happened. I met up
Oh,
with
that was a nonsense day,
Stratford,
bro. Oh, Stratford, nonsense
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
fam. No, it wasn't
No,
A3.
no,
It was the Peugeot. That
Peugeot.
was years
I was
ago.
there.
I went to
remember,
meet
I remember.
Bro, I don't
remember.
know. I thought I was doing Good Samaritan, fam. Everyone get in my car, it's fine. Do you know what I mean?
the load.
Bro,
Mad.
one, the load in the car, but then two, the stupid person, they changed the exhaust on the car to like a Range Rover exhaust. So it makes more noise when it moves.
I swear that was like your Fiesta.
So it
engine
makes
or
those
something.
noises. It makes those noises or whatever, right? So in Stratford, in that underground car park, the speed bumps, even in they are mad, bro.
So
Those
wait,
speed up, bro. When I say the car went over it, there's bare man in the car. The exhaust is
The
already
weight
big.
just-
Bro, when I say the thing just took the exhaust off. It took it off. I had to tie the exhaust back in the car, fam.
mad.
Bro, I had to tie. We're driving an A13, yeah. Trying to, bro.
That's
The
mad.
thing was, I can't remember something in my boot. Something in my boot, fam. Something in my boot,
Like the car was from Mad Max.
bro. Something in my boot. Literally, like Mad Max. Fury Road, fam. Fury Road, fam. Literally,
You're a fool,
bro.
You're a fool.
We've been through it, fam.
I can't lie though. I've had some of my best
I remember your
adventures.
red car, fam.
Which
Oh, the red Ford. That car was good, man.
I remember seeing the
The red Ford, fam.
All raced. Well, I was. Whose car was it?
Good.
That's what you had your air class.
I remember this. Yo, nah, the way you got left off.
I want to hear. He's telling the story. He's telling the story. He's telling the
Wait,
story.
what we were driving again?
Was
So,
it?
it was Bish. It was
Where
you.
were we going?
Was
Because I know it was
Alex? No, not that
was
one.
it
That
Alex's
one.
one? When
It
Alex
was
was
from
there?
Alex's crib.
Came off the A30,
You had the C class.
Yeah.
Had the A class.
Bro, I left.
I was in
this
your
guy.
car.
Bro, your car. Yeah, I was watching your car, trying to accelerate,
I lied.
and it couldn't.
I didn't have the manpower in that one. I didn't have the manpower. You know
We
what's
don't have the capacity.
You know what's so funny, yeah? You
We
know what's
don't
so
have the
funny, yeah?
capacity.
I should have respected myself.
No, you should have
Because
still.
I was still in the red Ford.
You were doing it, yo. You were
But
doing
the
it.
thing is, because the thing is, we had a period where we would just race. Them times we would just race.
What was the engine size on the Ford?
1.6.
1.6. Oh,
Was it 1.6?
But it's still a Ford.
Yeah, no, I know.
But it's
I
still
know,
a
I'm
Ford.
just-
You
yeah,
was
it's a Ford.
C-Class. What was
And A-class.
A-Class.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, you were never-
But where I was when the race started, I was like in pole position.
You was at the front.
I was at the front.
You
So
were
I'm
ahead.
like,
Bro,
I put my foot down. I'm like, oh, you better know.
When
you let it
feel. You know so bad. We went past him. I saw his car do this. You know when the wind there shakes the car.
Oh my
I saw
god.
he was trying.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's not like he doesn't have the ability.
Nah,
He has the
Madam,
ability, but the
don't
car
worry.
just didn't have the
I know what
capability.
he went through, fam.
Like, bro, Michael's a driver.
Imagine the McGann, fam.
Yeah, myth.
It's the
so
same
humbling.
thing, fam.
The thing is, it was
Imagine
so
the McGann.
humbling.
It's the same thing.
I was doing all the tricks I knew as a driver. I
You
was.
got left as well, though. No, there was another time. Remember?
Nah, yeah, you got left.
When
did you leave
She said no. The man
Bro,
said
that same
yeah.
night-
I left him.
No, he was first, bro. I
When?
still got the thing on my
You
phone.
saw the video, bro.
On my life.
Show me the video.
I can't lie, it was only me that he left.
No, he left.
Nah, I left him.
No, I said it was only me that you left.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's only 3 of us.
Yeah, but he still. Yeah.
We were reckless.
Man said, try me now, though. Try me now, though.
like,
Try me
wait,
now,
I'll
though.
finish
I remember he had the Astra. Hey,
Tell me now,
good
dude.
times, man.
Yeah. Nah, we've had cars, you know.
Yeah.
Man, fam.
We've went through a lot of cars as a group. We've been through a few
You had the
cars as
Focus
a
as well,
group.
innit?
Yeah.
For like 2 minutes, man. We just switched that
Nah,
up,
for a
man.
minute, you know.
Silver grey
I had it
thing.
for
Yeah,
like 2
great.
years.
It was 2 years. I thought it was like a year.
Yes, because I got my car, I think 2018, and I got the C-Class in 2020.
Swear.
Jan.
I don't know why. It doesn't seem like you had it for that long. It didn't
Yeah.
seem like
Yeah.
it
It
did.
just seems like a bit.
What the
Yeah.
Focus
I thought it was like
But
a
I
Yeah,
had
it
it-
didn't
I
seem
had
like
it
you had
for
it
a
that
minute.
long.
I thought like 2 minutes, man.
For a minute. Like, I still like 2018.
Why does it feel like it was?
Yeah.
It might have even been.
Nah, I think it was 2018 you got it.
It might have been earlier than that, you know. No, it was 2018.
Because I know it was,
Are you
it was
sure?
before Afro Nation.
But I went to Manchester, bro. Bro, I bought that car.
I remember
I bought
that
car
for back.
£9.
I remember. Oh
For
yeah,
nine.
I remember.
Yeah,
I remember
I
that.
went,
Yeah, you
bro.
went Richard, didn't
Bro,
you?
I went on my ones.
When he was own.
Bro, I got dumb shit, bro.
When I had my A class, you had the C class, and I got my A class in 2018.
No, but he got his C-Class a bit after.
Yeah,
Yeah, a bit
2020.
after.
No. The race I'm talking about, he was driving the other C class,
one.
the black one.
The black one.
Yeah, but I'm thinking he had the C class when I had the A class as well.
No, he had a C-Class first.
No, but you got your A-Class
You
first.
got your A-class first.
You got your A-Class first.
I thought we got around the
Bro,
same
I got-
time.
You got your A-Class
for
first.
like 2
Yeah,
years.
Yeah, I remember 2018.
But you know that car, yeah, I sold it to someone that I know.
Yeah.
But that car is still pairing right now. fam.
Really?
I swear to you. bro.
What?
Chatting. Swear to you. bro.
Shout out that Ford boy.
Boy, that Ford is still
Mileage
going.
must be
It's
like
still going, bro.
100
No
and
problems. Pass them
something
to
thousand.
Bro,
No, but you know you just get them ones.
Hey, did they fix the window?
I fixed it. That window.
Was me kidding?
That window.
Bro, that leak you.
Oh my god.
Might have to pull it up.
Aye. It doesn't even go up. Bro, for context,
Some
yeah,
damn window,
fam,
bro.
the window, yeah. Basically, yeah, there was an electronic fault, yeah. So the button didn't work,
$9 for a reason, bro.
and the window wasn't all the way up. It was like this much. So whenever it rained, inside would get soaked.
Long
Always been a
driver and it's
And
windy.
then the whiz had alopecia, fam. Remember the paint?
Oh, yeah. I remember that car. I remember that car.
Bro, cars, yeah.
car.
Never been through it, you know.
The fact that it's still running fine is good, though.
Bro,
It's good though.
The
That's
car,
what
my
I'm saying.
fault. Sometimes I look at the MOT, I feel sorry for the guy. You know, I bucked him on the train. Once. This guy looked at me like, what have you sold? You know, he came up to me. He was like, bro, you told me I had 9 previous owners. Nice. 9!
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Bissy used his legalese on him, fam. The guy didn't even see it coming.
Nah, you violated though.
You violated, bro.
You violated.
You violated, bro.
Nah, you
give him
violated.
the whole like service history, full service history. Like, no.
You think he came with that,
I
fam?
gave him one. Good.
Yeah, bro.
9 previous owners. Nah, you're wicked. You're wicked.
Wait, Biss, how much you sell it for?
I sold it for 2.5, what I bought it for. But I spent like 2.5 fixing it.
Nah.
I put a whole new engine in that car.
Now, but what lie though?
The mileage went to like 13,000.
Yeah.
Now, what lie though? If you're buying a, to be fair, 2.5 is a high price for that car. To be fair, you're right.
At that
yeah.
time,
The
that was
car
alright,
looked
though.
nice.
Nah, at that
That's
time.
the thing, that car
How long
looked
ago
nice.
was it again?
What was that, like
That was
09?
like
It wasn't a regular
But
Fiesta though.
it was a Ford Fiesta Sport.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
had like an aggressive look. Like, had the
Yeah, it was like the
Especially
sport.
one
boiler
of them
thing.
white boys.
Yeah, the thing is them nice.
yeah.
And it was an Asian brother that put it. You know they like
Yeah.
So it was one of them.
So then he bucks you on the train. That's
What?
too
This is
funny,
that,
bro.
bro. The guy
That's
saw me.
too funny,
And
fam.
I said, was looking at me. I clocked him as well. I was just doing
Nah, that's
They
funny.
brought on my phone like, and they were getting off, yeah, saying stop. He's like, hey, Moses.
I bought a car off you.
No, he was like, he's like, bro, man, you didn't tell me the car had 9 I said, bro, it's on, you can check on the everything.
Yeah, bro.
He said, nah, yeah, it's giving me a bit of problems.
Oh, sorry about that, mate.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know, so, like a year after, yeah, I'd sold it to him. I just went on like MOTs just to see what the guy's going through.
Yeah.
Just see he failed MOT.
And you know when you thought it's peak, bro?
Fam.
If you felt the MOT is
But
peak, fam.
he still had a better situation than I. Mine was peak with that car, bro.
Nah, spending 2,500 on that car's
Bro,
crazy.
that car was hell for me. Bro. You know when I bought it, because at that time I didn't know anything about cars in it. There was even a part of the engine being held up by wood. They put that wood to like.
What, and you saw it with your eyes?
I didn't see it because the way the guy did it was they're con artists, isn't it? So even the place you get to collect it is like in the middle of nowhere. They've got bare other cars. The way they direct you there,
It's in
you never know
Slough
how to
somewhere,
get there
fam.
yourself, innit? And it was only later I was checking reviews. It's like a dodgy company, whatever. Sold it. Didn't hear from them after I was trying to call them and complain.
And you paid 2,500.
Bro,
That's
scam.
mad.
There was wood, bro. When I took it to the mechanic the next day, he said he just laughed
I
at me.
can't lie. I remember at the time that was a good deal.
Yeah, I've
Do you know what it is? It's because it's so far away, innit? So long ago, it's just like, yeah.
Bro,
I think the mileage was slightly okay.
It was 40 something.
Exactly, it was low.
30 something.
Yeah, the mileage was not
bargain.
low.
And Tuesday it was like
But that's
just
the
finished
reason.
uni times,
Just
innit?
finished uni,
But
so
then
it was
at them
like-
time, I didn't. Boy, it had 8 previous owners at that point.
That's a mad thing.
I should have thought 35,000 miles, 58 plate,
8 previous owners.
8 previous owners. and
Doesn't
how
make
many
sense.
girls?
Yeah.
Ran through, bro.
Ran through, bro.
like-
Listen.
Someone must have
No
crashed
Brent
it
fires.
Bro,
fam.
Yeah.
It was a cat.
It was
So
a cat.
I didn't
That's
know
right.
Everyone's just trying to flip it. That's
And
what
you know
happened
what
with
it
the
is?
owners. Everyone's trying to
Probably
flip
them
it.
times as well. You see all of these HPI checkers that we have now. They don't
Yeah.
have. They didn't have it.
I know
they
what
don't
I'm
have it,
ready.
yeah.
So I was gonna get a 1 series, right? So I was just like, I asked Moses there. I literally said that I'm buying a car today, no matter what. Like, and there was a what? So I was like, whoever responds first, I'll literally just get. I don't mind. I just want a car in it.
Yeah.
The 1 series was a bit more, but I wish I just waited because this car was. Imagine there was a time I was in church in uni. Someone comes and tapped me. I was smoking.
Your car's smoking.
Bro, you're not even driving. The car's just smoking, fam.
As in, I used to get so scared to go out.
What do you do?
Anything can happen. What do you do? Someone, whilst you're worshiping God, someone comes to you and says, your car's on.
Church is over at that
Man
point
said
for me.
Sam came to send tribulation,
My
And I
fam.
brought people to church.
Spirit.
They came to send tribulation,
I
fam.
drove them to church. You know with your car is smoking. And I went to the car and everything is straight.
You just
Don't
got to
stick
dip
to
off.
your
You
resolve.
got to dip off the office.
Hey, bro, that
I
car,
just text them like I said.
that car was
had to
hell.
go,
Bro.
fam.
It was hell, bro. Didn't
Man,
get no
I'll
time that
Oh
month.
my god, that's funny, man.
Alright, but man, them, what do you think about this new Krept Konan shop opening? What's your thoughts on it? Man, they said,
Heavily layered, fam.
heavily layered. What do you mean by
Let's
that?
start peeling back the layers.
Innit, what do you mean by that?
So first of all, what happened?
Yeah, let's start with what
So,
happened.
so go on, bro.
do you want to say?
No, go on.
Krept Konan opened a food store, I believe in South London,
Croydon.
Croydon, in collaboration with
Where they're from,
another
mate.
individual. I think the store is amazing. Like, it's a multi-purpose store in terms of like prayer rooms, like cultural food, like just different number of things that are for people that come from African and Asian backgrounds and Caribbeans as well. But then I think some investigation was done to understand their ownership of it. They found out that I think they have 2% each. I think there was a lot of hoo-ha online saying that this isn't a black-owned business, like you're portraying it like it's a black-owned business, etc.,
I
etc.
never said that.
I think it's now just descended into, I don't know what to call it. Abuse might not be the right word. I think it's descended into, it's not as lit as you guys are trying to make it seem. Which I think it's unfair.
It's very unfair.
I think it's unfair. I think it's like, I think it's something within our community that we do a lot where when someone is doing well, we try to belittle or diminish.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like, it's one thing to want to understand the equity pieces because there are a lot of businesses I look at, like, I don't want to say it sounds, but there's certain businesses within our community that are partially owned or half owned by major groups like Live Nation, etc., etc.
You wouldn't know.
And when I see those things, I'm even happy for them, man, because I'm thinking, raw, like, you built something from when you were a young person, built it to a point where a major firm has now decided to buy equity from you. He's doing really well. Now, in the case of Krept Konan, this is a franchise opportunity where they're starting the store and they're looking to build and build and build. And I think the first thing people need to ask is that store beneficial for the community? In my view, it is. It is very beneficial. It looks like a good store. But I just don't see why our community always goes to it's black owned, it needs to be black owned, because what your 4% that you have in your life, where is it?
Yeah, man.
Where is that 4% in your life in terms of where's the capital? I know this is something we'll get onto later in it, but I don't think people really understand how businesses work and what it means to grow and scale and to do things that are of high capital. And people might not even know what the definition of capital is.
Yeah, man.
Can't be that bad enough.
And what you're saying, for me, I feel like it really, really is a massive, massive lack of understanding, because I feel like going to sort of try and shit on the percentage for me is like, okay, cool, you don't really understand the long-term vision or the long-term goal of what's going on. I mean, to put into perspective, Jeff Bezos is one of the richest men of the world off of owning less than 10% of Amazon.
Crazy. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, off of
That's
owning less
actually
than 10% of Amazon, he's one of the richest men in the world. So you don't need to own all of the massive percentages. I mean, a lot of people would rather have like 100% of nothing than have like 2% of something that's great. You understand? So for me personally, I feel like it shows a lack of understanding for the long-term play. And then as well, it's just like, why does that even matter? Do you know what I mean? Like, in terms of like, why does it even matter that they only own 2%? They own 2% of something that is going to grow eventually. It's just, where's your 4%? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean, in your spare time? And the thing is as well, like, for me as well, I feel like as a community, I don't know why it is like that, to where you hear someone's success and the first thing you want to try and do is sort of unravel it to sort of say, oh, you see, there's a fault there or whatever. Whereas just kind of just celebrate and be happy for the person. Obviously, if it's bad business, isn't it?
Yeah.
But in this case, I don't necessarily feel it's bad business.
I
I
don't
just,
think there's enough evidence
do you know
to
what I
say
mean? Yeah, you get me. I don't feel like people have done enough research to say it's bad business or whatever. I just feel like people are just jumping off the bat and just saying whatever they want because it's Krept Konan, they have a name. And also as well, I feel like where Krept has done like Nala's Baby and it's done so well, I feel like people are just a bit salty, like, what, again? Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's a bit of that as well. It's like,
haters.
do you know what I mean? That just what again? Like, you don't what you got something else? It's like, bro, like, yeah, he's got something else. Even if it's just 2%, bro,
people-
it's something.
Some people don't want to bet on themselves and try
Yeah,
and make
man.
something happen, man. So
Yeah,
for
man.
me, it's like, well done to Krept Konan, man. Because if I could have 4% of a store, I would happily do it. Whether the owner's white, black, or purple, I'll do it.
And I think the franchise play that you mentioned is what people need to really sort of think about, because obviously if it does do well, the same way you see packs in a lot of different places, you can see a shop like that in a lot of different places. And then man can be clearing cash and they won't even say nothing to you. Do you know what I mean? You won't even know. Do you know what I mean? So
I think there's two sides to the coin, innit? So there's certain camps of people that are just hating because of Krept Konan, etc., etc. But I think there's another camp that it's a bit of a deeper argument. So there's been a lot of narrative in the past as to Asian business owners appropriating black culture to basically sell their products, but never actually appreciating black culture. It's just capitalizing off it.
yeah.
And you'll find in a lot of the areas that are populated by mainly black people that a lot of our usual shops that we go to for hair, for I don't know, cosmetic stuff, or food, it's owned by
Yeah, man.
Asian community, and it's not necessarily that they value and respect the community. It's more so these are
Opportunity.
people that they can make a lot of money for.
Yeah.
So I think one of the biggest criticisms wasn't necessarily the case that these guys have got 2%, because it's still 2%, right? It's still equity in something, but it's more a case of the way and manner in which they did the campaign. It almost sells a story of the black people have now finally in the community create something for the community owned by black people, whereas it's not necessarily the case. This is something. So the guy that's associated with the brand, he's a
Castle,
serial
something
business
like
owner,
that,
right?
Yeah.
So he's got a burger joint, he's got this like steak kind of joint, he's got other businesses as well. So he's a serial entrepreneur.
And he grew up with them.
Yeah, like in terms of the equity
He grew up
side,
with them.
He grew up with them, bro.
I can
They're
tell
friends.
probably how the makeup is probably this guy's got, because there's two other owners as well. So there's the guy who's the majority shareholder, but there's another Indian guy as well. So I think what it is they had this idea, etc. But thinking about how to market it, Now, Krept Konan, I believe they probably didn't have to put money. I'm guessing here they probably didn't have to put money in to get it because of their image and likeness. I feel like what they'll add to the table is the marketing.
It's marketing, yeah.
Power.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah,
Speculating.
let's be clear on that.
So
we don't know.
probably gave them the 2% equity, which is still a good equity because it's a scalable business,
Yeah.
right? But I think the issue a lot of people have is you're trying to galvanize the black community to kind of push this new product or service, right? Under the guise of this is a black-owned kind of thing, but it's actually the same kind of problem that's been criticized before, where Indian or Asian companies, which are owned by Asians, are capitalizing off the black.
But my question
to
to those people is, what would you prefer them to do? Just not involve themselves or not get
No, it's
involved
not
in
that.
something? It
I
doesn't
think
make sense.
What people want.
There's a couple of assumptions I think people have made.
Yeah.
Is that first of all, they didn't push it as a black initiative.
They didn't.
The second thing
Nah,
is you
they
need
did, bro.
Nah, they didn't.
Have you seen some of the interviews they did?
I feel like
I've seen the interviews after, but the initial campaign that I saw
it
wasn't pushed as a black initiative. A second thing that people need to remember, them man are Muslim, you know. Them man are like serious hardcore Muslims.
Bro.
And they have another community which they do serve as well.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes as black people, we might be erroneous in our views. Like, you might be part of the community he's serving, but there's also another community that he's serving too.
Exactly.
Like
fully.
I see him in, wasn't him that went Lewisham Mosque and
Yeah,
that was doing
that's-
speeches and stuff. So
bro.
they might have their own community, and those people in that community might be content with that. Because I've never seen a shop have a prayer room. That might be very important to them. They might, obviously, a number of stores have halal meat and stuff, but there might be some struggles for that community to get produce in a certain way they want. That store in itself might be supporting that. So that's a community in itself that it serves. I think the problem we also have is you just talked about the type of people that allow those type of ideas to come to fruition. These are individuals with capital. These are people with funds. Unfortunately, in our community, we don't necessarily have that.
Bro.
We don't know. I don't know many men who have the ability to throw in an five M's into a business.
Yeah, bro.
And the first thing is you need to think, okay, how do people that don't have capital get capital? What they do is they create small businesses, work with people with high capital, and sell the equity, gain capital, and reinvest.
Yeah, man.
So for me, it's like, as a community, we need to know where we are in our cycle.
Thank you.
As a community, we do not have the capital. Let's stop moving like we're bad.
Bro.
Bro,
No, but it's the truth.
no, honestly,
it's
bro.
the truth.
Just because you see man with rollies and
so true,
bro,
man.
just because you see
It's
man with
true, man.
rollies and driving a G-Wagon doesn't mean they have bread,
Like,
bro.
fam.
Bro, there's certain man that wear a farmer's hat, walk on the road, they got 10 M's cash in their account.
And you won't know.
Calm. So let's all calm down as a community and let's ask ourselves, okay, cool, how do we build and be better?
Yeah, man.
And how do we ensure that, okay, the capital available to us, we use it to the benefit of the community? That's only my key thing. Like, if the fact that Krept has done so much, bro, man's got Gnarless Baby.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
When he sells his equity, man.
when he sells Gnarless Baby, everyone's gonna be, bro, he's gonna be a multi-millionaire
I
immediately.
think 1% is like what, 220k or something like that.
What, for his equity?
in
I don't know what it is,
Baby.
right?
Yeah,
I
1%.
don't think it'll be
That's
public.
That's what I'm showing you. Like,
That's
It was like
crazy.
220, no? Something like
That's
that.
Is it publicly traded?
Bro,
Or
if you're saying 220,
I'm
that's
not
a
too sure.
220 million business. Bro.
Yeah.
No, so 22 million business.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's
Like,
worth a lot.
so for me, it's like, let us all calm down as a
yeah,
community.
man.
Let's keep jugging. If you have a good business, keep building it. When capital comes to your door, utilize it and build your business, sell your equity and make more money. Like, everyone keeps jugging. Like, let's just stop all this mentality. Bro, what are you creating?
Yeah, man.
What are you making that is of value to our community? If you're doing it, keep going. If you're not, think of an idea and start working. Don't look at man like
next
Krept
man.
and start
Yeah,
trying
man.
to diminish their thing. Bro, the person I'm even looking at, I want to know, how's that Asian man and that Indian man
That's
being
the
able to
guy
hold
with
that
the
top
bro.
position?
Yeah,
Man's got
bro.
burger joint, steak joint, shop. Bro, killing it.
Do you know what it is?
Only thing I'll add to that, is just that I feel like as a community, like you're saying, we just need to be a bit humble and know that you have to start small. Like all these things, it's like baby steps. But I feel like we've got this idea in our head
100%
of what
ownership all the
success
time.
looks like, what ownership looks like, and you feel like you just fast forward and jump to that stage.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
jump. Like you have to make like these micro steps, and I feel like that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
but I
bro.
feel like our community is so toxic in the sense that you look first to critique before you try to understand. Because
I
when
agree.
it first came out, I was like, right, this is sick. Cool. I saw the 2% thing and I thought, okay, that's not necessarily the kind of
Expectation.
sentiment or that I got from it originally.
Expectation, yeah.
But this is still
I guess they
positive.
appreciate what they're
I
trying to
think
do.
what
And
they're doing
they're
is
trying to
really
break.
good.
They're trying to break into a market that honestly, even
Doesn't
like
exist
what
for
you
us,
said, they capitalize on Afro-Caribbean, culture, but they own that shit, boy.
Bro.
Like PAX is not black owned.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Your
bro. So
mum,
what would you
auntie,
rather
they
them
go
do?
to
Just
PAX
not
to buy their hair
involve
products and
themselves?
stuff. So if this is what, like, if we're talking about having a revolution, quote unquote, of us owning things that pertain to us,
Yeah, man.
maybe this 2% is what will
Exactly.
kickstart.
Exactly.
I still
You know,
think
that change.
It's still multifaceted, this issue, because are you right? Oh, you sure you're right?
But yeah.
We don't know what to do, bro.
Yeah, bro. I've even forgot what I was
like
gonna
it's
say,
crying.
bro.
Yeah.
You're saying it's multifaceted. It's other issues. You're gonna bring another point.
Yeah, bro. I'm spun.
Nah, it's calm.
He's
It's calm.
okay.
It's
I
calm.
think
It's calm. Yeah,
he's got bogey or something.
it's
I don't
calm.
know.
It's calm.
I think your nose might bleed.
Yeah, he seemed like his nose maybe bleeding.
Nah,
But what was I gonna say?
So
you multi-layered.
Multifaceted.
Yeah, because what?
He missed the word, but it's fine. Let's go. Let's go.
Damn. But because like I don't think there's an issue with the percent. If you understand business, it's still like whether you're a minority shareholder, you still have something of substance if the business grows that you could capitalize on. I think it's more so a case of we're not really learning as a black community, one, how business operates and how we should build wealth. Sometimes building wealth in silence as well, because the whole marketing camp, you could tell this is all planned, right? Even they did thoughts in a rave with post that was pre-recorded prior to this announcement. So you could tell there was a campaign scheduled for it. And it's a case of, is this another example of another culture and community using the influence black people have in culture to capitalize and make money? No, because this is an argument you have to throw in.
I can see that point of view.
Think about it like this, right? It's almost like, are we being used as pawns again? Where we know that we love to really showcase, we're doing this,
But
we're doing
again,
that.
it goes back to what Shake just said in my opinion, in a sense where it's like, if they don't have the money to invest themselves into such a business, right, or whatever, but they want to still get involved in such a business, but they have value to add from a marketing perspective that's going to help the business or whatever. In my opinion, I don't feel like the way they've gone about it is sort of detrimental to the community, because even in that position, they can still learn the ins and outs of how that business works. If they want to now say, okay, cool, we want to create a branch or something similar or whatever, or even pass the knowledge onto somebody else or mentors people, it's something that can be passed on or whatever. But for me, initially, the fact that this is an assumption that they may not have had to put up any sort of equity or whatever, or they're using their marketing prowess to sort of push the business, in my opinion, is like, is the deal. Like they're getting that is their deal. That's what they're bringing to the table, if you ask me, for their 2%. So it's like, because you can't just get 2% just because you're Krept Konan. You have to do something, right? That's what they're doing.
I think life is about
marketing
narrative.
the business.
And I think what Bissy was alluding to was the narrative around it.
But I don't think that was
I hear
them.
what you're saying, but
I think that was more
narrative.
Shade Borough. I don't think that was them.
If you look at what some people are saying, like, it's a lot deeper, and for different people, their experiences of certain things influence their thoughts towards it. There's some people that are quite aggrieved by maybe some of the experiences they've had with other cultures capitalizing off them, and they're very passionate about it.
Yeah, but that's not Krept
like
Konan.
the woman who had her comment even pinned. If you look into her and what she like, she's very much about black empowerment and trying to build us as a community and supporting each other. So she was very passionate about it, not speaking against Krept Konan the percentage, but more against how that community keeps on using us. So her,
But I don't think
that's
it's
the thing.
that. I
think it's perspective, bro. I don't look at it like that community is using or exploiting like Krept Konan and the black community to do whatever. Like Shegs was saying, we gotta understand our cycle and like where we are in the cycle, and what steps you need to take to get to where you want to get to. I feel like as long as we don't understand what their strategy is, what their play is, I don't think you can question it. Because look, you can look. There's many ways to do things in it. They might have the capital to do it the way people expect, but that probably doesn't make much financial sense for them to do it that way. It's high risk. Like they lock up bare capital. For them, it just probably might not. I'm just speculating. I'm saying Like, unless you know exactly why they've gone about it this
Exactly,
way,
bro.
what the 1
Exactly,
year,
bro.
3 year, 5 year, 10
Plan
year
in
plan
it, yeah,
is,
bro. You
you
can't
can't
say.
question and say, oh, but you man are being exploited by them. You've only got 2%. You don't know if the plan is to scale up. You don't
Yeah,
know if
man.
the plan is to sell at a certain point. Like, you don't know. So I feel like we're very quick to attach. We're very quick to try and like be negative on like, oh, but this ain't black owned though,
Yeah,
and you've
bro.
only got 2%. So what's that like? What are you really doing?
And deep it, yeah, bro. Imagine coming from where we come from, right? Let's say now we're a music group, we blow, we do well, right? On the other side, we have an Asian friend or someone that's Arab or whatever friend whose family is a bit more into like convenience stores and whatever. So they get a bit of a start into like, I don't know, buying shops and doing all that sort of stuff. Cool. We blow in the music thing. Our marketing prowess is mad, right? They now say, rah, bro, we've got this opportunity here.
You bang it.
What you man saying?
It makes sense.
So, bro, it's literally that, bro. What are we saying? Like, it's literally that.
See, another thing I have issue with as well is that whether Krept and Konan are the face of this, you black people are gonna go to that store.
Of course.
You're gonna go there.
The marketing is work. People are gonna
Without the marketing,
No,
they're gonna go to the
I mean,
store.
regardless of even if Krept and Konan were involved,
okay, yeah.
the area that stuff is in black communities. So if it's a good store, people are gonna go there. There are a lot of Asian stores in our areas because these are the best stores in our areas to get the produce that we desire. They are there. It's unfortunate that our community does not have haven't got the capital to be in those areas to create these stores, to create the consistency, the produce that we need for ourselves. Now we need to look at ourselves. Okay, cool. Why is that the case? It's because there's not sufficient capital around. How have these people got capital? They've done it by working with people in the past, creating their own capital to this moment to take advantages of the opportunities we have given them.